A dangerous shift is unfolding, and the next winter storm is already lining up. Some places that missed the last big snow could be directly in the crosshairs this time. This is Jet Weather X, and tonight we are tracking a pattern that refuses to rest. Winter is not backing down, it is locked in, and the atmosphere is loading another system into the pipeline. Right now, the first storm is winding down, but the damage it left behind is severe. Parts of Mississippi and Tennessee are dealing with widespread power outages after heavy ice brought down trees and power lines. In some areas, 1 inch or more of ice has accumulated, and that is a worst-case scenario for infrastructure. Texas has close to 100,000 customers without power. Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee together are approaching 500,000 outages. Even into North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Virginia, West Virginia, and Kentucky, scattered outages continue. This is exactly why ice storms are considered high-risk events. Trees snap, lines fall, and restoration can take days. Across the Northeast and New England, snow is still tapering off. Interior sections of New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine may pick up a few more inches before this exits. But the main story now is not snow, it is cold. Wind chill values are plunging into the minus teens and minus 20s in parts of the Midwest and Northeast. Air temperatures tonight will drop into the single digits and below zero in several states. For the next 24 to 48 hours, here is what regions across the United States can expect. In the plains, including Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska, maximum temperatures will range between 20 and 30 degrees Fahrenheit, with minimum temperatures dropping to 5 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chance remains near 0%, snow chance near 10% from scattered flurries. No major precipitation, but extreme cold alerts remain active due to dangerous wind chills. In the Midwest, including Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan, highs will range from 10 to 25 degrees Fahrenheit and lows from -5 to 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Snow chances run between 20 and 30%, mainly from lake effect bands. Rain chance is near 0%. Severe alert, extreme cold and icy road conditions remain in effect, especially overnight. In the Southeast, including Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, and North Carolina, highs recover slightly to 35 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit, with lows near 20 to 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chance is about 10%, snow chance about 5% for now. The major concern is lingering ice on roads and falling tree limbs as temperatures slowly rise above freezing during the daytime and refreeze at night. In the Northeast, including Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, and New England, maximum temperatures will be around 15 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, with minimums near 0 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Snow chances remain near 30% today, rain chance near 0%. Winter weather advisories continue for blowing snow and dangerously cold wind chills. Out west in the Pacific Northwest and Northern California, highs range from 40 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, lows from 30 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chances increase to 40%, snow chances near 20% in higher elevations. Light systems will move in, but nothing like what the East is facing. But here is the part you need to pay attention to. Another surge of Arctic air is building in Canada and will push south again late this week. Snow cover across the Midwest and Ohio Valley will help that cold intensify overnight because snow reflects heat and strengthens radiational cooling. That sets the stage for what could become a major winter storm this weekend. The European model, the GFS model, and the Canadian model are now showing a developing system between Friday and Sunday. While the exact track is still uncertain, all three models agree on one thing: a storm will form and it will interact with extremely cold air. This raises the risk for heavy snow, especially across parts of the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast, and potentially into the Southeast interior if the track shifts west. For the upcoming weekend outlook, across the Mid-Atlantic, including Virginia, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Delaware, maximum temperatures are projected near 25 to 35 degrees Fahrenheit, with minimums near 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Snow chances currently stand between 50 and 60%, rain chances near 20%. Severe alert potential, winter storm conditions with strong winds and heavy snowfall. Across the Northeast, including New York City, Boston, and Philadelphia, highs are expected around 20 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, lows near 5 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Snow probability rises to 60 to 70%, rain probability near 10%. Severe alert potential, blizzard-like conditions if the storm hugs the coast. In the Southeast interior, including North Carolina, South Carolina, and Northern Georgia, highs near 35 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, lows near 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Snow chance around 20 to 30%, rain chance around 30%. Severe alert risk, winter storm or ice storm if cold air holds strong. This setup is classic: cold air locked in, a trough forming in the east, and a developing low near the Gulf or southeast coast. Light science here: when Arctic air meets Gulf moisture under a deep trough, the atmosphere tries to balance itself and storms intensify fast. That is why model agreement matters, and right now agreement is increasing. Still, uncertainty remains. A shift of just 100 miles east or west can change who gets snow and who gets rain. That is why we say track changes are possible, and this is not locked yet. Preparation matters now. Charge devices, keep food and water ready. Avoid unnecessary travel when snow begins. If you live in an area prone to ice, expect tree damage and long outages. If you live along the coast or major cities, be ready for travel disruptions and school closures. Before we continue into the deeper model breakdown and snowfall trends, let me ask you, what city are you watching right now, and are you ready if this turns into a major snow event? This is Jet Weather X, and the pattern is not done with us yet. Another system may follow behind this one next week. We will stay on top of it and keep updates coming as models change. The confidence is rising, and the storm track is slowly tightening. What looked uncertain a few days ago is now starting to line up. This is Jet Weather X, and now we move into the part of the forecast where trends matter more than single maps. The European model, GFS model, and Canadian model are showing increasing agreement that a strong low-pressure system will form near the Gulf Coast or Southeast Coast and then move northeastward between Friday and Sunday. While each model places the storm slightly differently, all of them show one critical factor: deep cold air already in place before moisture arrives. That means this system is more likely to be snowy than icy for many locations, especially compared to the last storm. Across the plains, including Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, maximum temperatures during the storm window will range from 30 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, with minimum temperatures between 15 and 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain probability near 20%, snow probability near 10%. No major severe storm alert expected, but bitter wind chills remain a concern for outdoor work and travel. In the Midwest, including Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, highs are projected between 20 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, with lows between 5 and 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Snow probability increases to 30 to 50%, rain probability near 10%. Severe alert potential, winter storm watch if snowfall bands develop. Impacts include slick highways, delayed flights, and dangerous early morning commutes. In the southeast interior, including North Carolina, South Carolina, and northern Georgia, maximum temperatures will hover near 35 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit and minimum temperatures near 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chance around 30%, snow chances around 20 to 30%. Severe alert risk, winter storm or ice storm depending on how fast cold air drains south. This region must watch carefully because cold air damming can lock freezing air in place even while warmer air rides over the top. For the mid-Atlantic, including Virginia, Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Delaware, highs between 25 and 35 degrees Fahrenheit, lows near 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain probability near 20%, snow probability near 50 to 60%. Severe alert potential, winter storm with heavy snow and gusty winds. Travel impacts could be significant on major corridors including Interstate 95. In the Northeast, including Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and New England, highs are expected between 20 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit and lows between 0 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain probability near 10%, snow probability near 60 to 70%. Severe alert potential, blizzard conditions if the storm deepens offshore. Impacts may include flight cancellations, road closures, and power interruptions from wind-driven snow. Out west, in the Pacific Northwest and Northern California, highs between 40 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, lows from 30 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain chance around 40%, snow chances near 20% in the mountains. No major severe alert expected, but wet roads and mountain snow could affect passes. Why this storm is dangerous? Arctic air is pouring south, and snowpack across the Midwest and Ohio Valley is keeping temperatures low. When a developing low pressure pulls moisture northward from the Gulf, the contrast between warm and cold strengthens the storm. This is why forecasters are watching the trough in the east and high pressure system over the plains. Together they create a pathway for a powerful winter system. Still, uncertainty remains. A shift east means more snow for the coast. A shift west means snow reaching deeper inland. At this range, a small change can mean a big difference. That is why we say this storm is likely but not locked yet. Preparation becomes critical now. Charge phones and backup batteries. Keep food and water ready for at least 3 days. Avoid unnecessary travel when snowfall begins. If you live in an area that often sees ice, expect trees and power lines to be stressed again. If you live in a large metro area, plan for school delays, work disruptions, and flight cancellations. And this is not the end of the pattern. The models hint that another disturbance could follow next week, keeping winter active into the middle of February. Cold air is not leaving anytime soon. So here's the key message from Jet Weather X tonight. A winter storm threat is growing for the eastern United States this weekend. Confidence is increasing, but the exact track is still uncertain. Impacts could be heavy snow, strong winds, and travel problems for millions. Before we wrap up, let me ask you, which city are you watching right now? And do you already have a plan if heavy snow arrives? Stay with Jet Weather X because updates will change as new model runs come in.